Beneath the towering skyscrapers of downtown San Francisco, another side of the city remained hidden. Just a few blocks away from luxury corporate offices, a small cafe struggled to stay afloat in a neighborhood filled with the unemployed and immigrants fighting to survive. Maria, the cafe owner, had been there for years, running her business with heart and dedication, taking care of both her employees and customers. That day, a middle-aged man walked into the cafe, wearing worn-out clothes and carrying an old backpack. His beard was unkempt, his hair disheveled, and exhaustion was written all over his face. He sat at a table and asked the waiter, "Can I get a coffee?" The waiter, a young new employee, eyed him suspiciously, wrinkling his nose. "This isn't a charity, buddy. Are you ordering something or leaving?" he asked coldly. The man smiled and pulled out a few crumpled dollars, placing them on the table. "Of course I'm paying," he said calmly. The waiter nodded and brought him the coffee. But at a nearby table, a sharply dressed man couldn't ignore the scene. His name was Richard Everly, a high-ranking executive at a major tech firm. With a smirk on his face, he sneered, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing in this neighborhood? Looking for a job? If you want to make it big in tech, maybe start by taking a shower first." Some customers chuckled. The man simply looked up at Richard and sighed. "I believe everyone deserves a chance," he murmured. Richard took a sip of his coffee before continuing. "Look, everyone here is trying to make it in tech or business, but if you really want to get your foot in the door, maybe start as a janitor in my office." Some people in the cafe felt uneasy about Richard's words, but no one dared to speak up. The man, however, simply smiled. "Well, if you're so knowledgeable about technology, how about a challenge?" he suddenly suggested. Richard laughed. "You? Challenge me? In what? AI? Crypto? Space technology?" The man nodded. "Let's say AI. If I can outthink you in an hour, you offer me a job. If I fail, I'll walk out of here immediately." Richard found the challenge amusing. "All right, let's see what you've got," he said. The man pulled out an old phone and quickly started coding. Within minutes, a program appeared on the screen, analyzing and optimizing Richard's company's AI algorithms in real time. The cafe's patrons watched in stunned silence as the man worked effortlessly. Richard's smirk slowly faded. This is impossible. Who are you?" he stammered. The man calmly removed his glasses and slightly brushed back his beard. He whispered, "I'm Elon Musk." The cafe fell into complete silence. People held their breath. Some pulled out their phones to record. Richard's face turned pale. This is a joke, right?" he muttered. Elon smiled slightly. "Before looking down on people, maybe try listening first, Richard." Richard lowered his head in shame. The entire cafe was in stunned silence. Elon pulled out a few $100 bills and handed them to Maria at the counter. "Thank you for the coffee, and this, to help keep your business running." Maria's eyes filled with tears. As Elon walked out of the cafe, every single person watched him in awe. That night, it wasn't just about revealing a hidden identity. It was about proving the difference between arrogance and true genius.